Level 3, Our Happy Place. Illustrator Kevin Ong Tan. With my marriage, there began for me a new existence entirely different from the solitary life that I had known during the preceding years. My husband and I were so closely united by our affection and our common work that we passed nearly all of our time together. We had discovered the existence of the remarkable new elements polonium, radium. But it was chiefly by their radiant properties that these new substances were distinguished from the bismuth and barium with which they were mixed in minute quantities. We had still to separate them as pure elements. We had no money, no suitable laboratory, no personal help for our great and difficult undertaking. The School of Physics could give us no suitable premises, but for lack of anything better, the director permitted us to use an abandoned shed which had been in service as a dissecting room of the School of Medicine. Its glass roof did not offer complete shelter against the rain. The heat was suffocating in summer, and the bitter cold of winter was only a little lessened by the iron stove. There was no question of obtaining the needed proper apparatus in common use by chemists. We simply had some old pine wood tables with furnaces and gas burners. We had to use the adjoining yards for those of our chemical operations that involved producing irritating gases. Even then, the gas often filled our shed. Yet, it was in this miserable old shed that we passed the best and the happiest years of our life, devoting our entire days to our work. Often I had to prepare our lunch in the shed so as not to interrupt some particularly important operation. Sometimes I had to spend a whole day mixing boiling mass with a heavy iron rod nearly as large as myself. I would be broken with fatigue at the day's end. Other days, on the contrary, the work would be a most minute and delicate fractional crystallization in the effort to concentrate the radium. I was then annoyed by the floating dust of iron and coal from which I could not protect my precious products. But I shall never be able to express the joy of the untroubled quietness of this atmosphere of research, and the excitement of actual progress with the confident hope of still better results. One of our joys was to go into our workroom at night. We then perceived on all sides the feebly luminous silhouette of the bottles or capsules containing other products. It was really a lovely sight and one always new to us. The glowing tubes looked like faint fairy lights. Indian Sign Language narration by Arshpreet Kaur, English voice over by Machevolu Mahimashri. Courtesy Zen Pencils. Content produced by Let's Sign.